What is going on, guys? My name is Chaos Pro, and today we're going to be featuring a very unique version of Sera control. Today we're going to be featuring an old deck that I made prior to the event SnapCon. I wanted to bring it back and just kind of see how it felt, and to be honest, this deck worked out pretty well. Now, I have had and made a couple of different variations of this deck. It is not your typical standard Sera control deck, but with the recent changes to a lot of the cards in the game right now, I kind of wanted to just go back to the drawing board and kind of bring it back. You know, I actually used to have a lot of success with this, and I typically just kind of had fun with it back and then, so I wanted to revive it and see, you know, how it would feel, and to be honest, it felt really good. Now keep in mind, we've had other iterations of this deck, ones that we've had, you know, Stature with Silver Samurai and things like that, but essentially in this deck, I have to say, one of the key components about what makes it so special is it utilizes X23 and Colleen Wing. This deck has some pretty quirky combos, and it is kind of a more smaller range package to kind of creep up on your opponent when they least expect it. Now keep in mind, this isn't absolutely a full-blown Sera control deck, but it is a Sera deck at its core. I'm going to run you guys essentially through some of the game plan in this deck, and it's going to be a little confusing at first because there is a lot of nuance to know when playing it, but I'm going to just basically give you guys my best and brief description. Cards that you're going to be basically playing in this on specific turns to kind of evaluate and to help you are things like, if you have Colleen Wing in your hand in X23, it's a good thing to do on turn 3. It allows you to actually ramp up when your opponent least expects it, and you're essentially putting down 6 stats on the board by turn 3. It allows you to dip into the Sera really early. Sera is going to allow you on turns 5 and 6 to start playing other things out for much cheaper cost. Now, keep in mind, yes, the Zabu has been changed, but the Zabu actually still works in this deck pretty well, just for the Shang-Chi alone. Now, the Zabu was in this deck originally for the Silver Samurai. If you want to add them to the deck, you can take out Angela. It still works out really well. But the premise is that you're going to be basically playing cards like Bishop and Dakin down on your turns 3 and 4 if possible, if you don't draw the Sera. And those are going to be your big curve cards. When you do have the Sera down, and you say you have a Bishop and a Dakin down, this is where the deck really turns into a really big flavory, pot of stew. It's a good blend. So you have some other options in your deck where you can hold the Colleen Wing and cards like that, so that when you use the Dakin, you can play the X23, or you can play, essentially, the shard that Dakin gives you. And what happens is that Colleen Wing isolates it down to either the X23 or the shard in your hand. Now, when you play the X23 and you keep the shard in your hand, you're able to use essentially the Colleen Wing to just kind of take out the shard on the last turn, allowing your Dakin to kind of get bigger. You can also just have the extra inventory for the Killmonger to do the same purposes. But in general, you're going to be having a lot of these cards on your last couple of turns to be really discounted. Keep in mind, when you do get that Sera down early and you play that Zabu on turn 5, this is also allowing your Shang-Chi to really still dip down into that 2 cost range, and it just works really well because a lot of your other cards are going to be either 1 or 2 costs in general. And we have Mysterio and Hit Monkey, because Hit Monkey and Mysterio, just alone on the last turns, still pump out really big numbers because it's technically playing 4 cards. The Bishop is going to get really big, and the Hit Monkey can really hold his own. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive in. But before we do, if you guys can, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Ooh. I like this. Okay. Come on, man. Nobody's gonna play Magic. That gives me more play then. Be so quick. Be so quick. Why is everyone just playing Doc Ock? Doc Ock does not win people games. Just remember that. Cute. I can win just about every lane here. That's funny. Damn. This deck's still pretty decent, man. I'm kind of happy I brought it back. It's not bad. I haven't played the game since October. Damn. It'd be like that, boy. So, turn 3, doing this would probably be best. Alright, well, that's not a part of the game plan now. That could have been fun. Let's get it out now. Let's just do this. You watching Hunger Games? Sierra? You can tell by that song. Of course. I'm okay with this. Sucks that we're not going to be able to discard the the other card, but it is what it is. King Matea and Mr. Planet both are honorable viewers of UCast. Oh yeah, absolutely. They are the... Oh, he took away his card. Oh, He beasted back his only defense. Silver Samurai. Air Lizard? I don't know, man. Lizard's just off over here sleeping, minding his own business, doing his thing. All right. This is good. I like this. We haven't played this deck in a hot while. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm actually really excited for this deck. This is sick, dude. That's crazy. All right, well, I think he's gonna fill that location, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna do this, this. I'm gonna do this, and I'll do that. This is gonna be a big ass pop off. You can take the 0-1. What's he giving me? Oh my god. We actually took that. Woo! Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you guys can, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.